Snake, was that a nuke?
Yeah, I don't feel so good.
We're on our way. How do you feel?
Tingly. All over.
That's normal. You should be okay.
My skin is green.
Well, of course.
All my hair is falling out.
You're such a baby.
And I think I'm growing a sixth toe.
Just use some disinfectant and a bandage. Better?
Yeah, great feel. Better am I. Gear Metal.
Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, and you are watching Metal Gear Solid 3. What? Excuse me?
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Was that just like like a prologue or something? The word was just kind of lost to me. Yeah, Snake needed time to recover. Everything's Hideo Kojima. Oh, cool. It's like music specifically made for this, if you heard. It said Snake Eater. This written by Kojima's like on every one of these. Wow. This style's really cool. It's like actually like it's modern, but it's also still kind of fitting that era. It's weird. I like it. I like it. I just want to sit back and enjoy this. This is awesome. I was not expecting this at all. Wow. Wow. This like came out of nowhere too. I started early expecting something to happen. I started right when I hit save, or finished hitting save. Wow. Like the real intro credits. Or maybe if some people are feeling really disappointed, they thought, well, that was it. That was Metal Gear Solid 3. No, that had to have just been the Virtuous mission. Which means that we're starting Operation Snake Eater, I believe. How many times has it said Kojima? Wow. Feels like a James Bond kind of style, too. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, what was that about? Game? Are we just gonna be like watching cutscenes this whole episode? Because I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Makes it easier on me to play the game, you know. 1 week, that's it? Is he okay? Okay, Arctic Ocean airspace. They said something was in the Arctic Ocean.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Boss was in the Arctic Ocean. She was in the submarine.
Designated drone launch point.
Okay.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission.
Oh.
So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
That's not gonna happen,
So how
right?
does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
Oh.
I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Did they capture me?
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Oh.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
Play
Miss
on
Fox
words.
is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuba.
People in this area don't really much want anything from Cuba. Well,
This morning, I had
it was
a
mainly
meeting with the
Russia's
CIA.
problem with the missile
They
crisis and all, but
decided when
whatever.
they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
Execute.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
Okay.
President Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Okay.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
Oh.
Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
It's all gonna be good. Don't worry
I
about a
should
thing.
have contacted you myself.
Did
you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
That's
She's a
her
living
name.
legend.
The Boss.
During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
Oh.
Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean
Voyevoda.
the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
Yep.
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
Oh.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes,
so.
that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government.
What do you give them?
You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device.
Oh.
Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Well,
Put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
that's what I was gonna say. You gotta kill the boss.
The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
So either I die or the boss dies. And if I die,
is going to be helping us.
a whole lot of other people are too.
KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
Okay.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
All right.
You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Going into hyperdrive. Wow. Yeah, now we're going fast. I'm going fast. Would not feel safe like that. Absolutely not.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
How to survive this situation? I don't know. Gotta have a parachute, right?
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Man. Music's actually really great in this game. I don't know if I said it yet, but now we're heading to the mountains. We're gonna crash. What do we do? Snake Eater. So we have to go kill the boss? I mean, I guess it makes sense. You gotta prevent another world war, which makes sense why that would happen. Oh! Whoa! Oh, only took a week, and I guess he's just up and at him. He's fine now. I'm guessing now that's part of the game. Healing your wounds. Whew. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be really tough. You okay? How are you just okay? Don't know. Well, now it's nighttime. That's cool. Maybe that's going to help my cover a bit. Major Tom, are you there?
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Why?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong
one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
What's all the movies?
That one.
I haven't watched
Anyway,
any of them.
It's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
Huh.
I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
That's weird.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission.
Okay, cool.
145.73.
That's so weird it goes up
She'll
that
be
high.
recording your mission data as well, just like the last time.
Cool.
That frequency is also the same. 140.96.
So almost nothing
and there's
changed?
one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Huh.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Let's check before we go anywhere that
Got
Mr.
it.
Sigint
Adam,
is
your
going to have his number
KGB
below.
contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government.
Okay.
It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least.
Okay.
But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
Okay.
Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Now I'm worried. Now, oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? There's something over there. Okay, so, it's just food. Don't worry about it. It's just food. It's just food when we get hungry. So, this is our new, sneak point. I want to take a look at our map, honestly, because I want to see where we are in terms of... Wow. Yep, cure is now a thing. Cure is now a thing, by the way. And so taking a look at our map, oh, it's not going to show us until we actually, you know, get forward a little bit. Is our camouflage accurate right now? Is this what we should be wearing? 30% is, well, I'm going to put on my woodland face at least. I like that look. It's pretty awesome. Well, at the very least, that's all we've got. Should I grab some foodsies just in case? Do I have any, is this all the same as last time? I would hope so. I mean, no. Well, this certainly isn't. I knew that was going to be different, but, dang it, man, that gun was, I should have been using it more. At least I got to use it. Oh, it's a froggy! It's a little frogster. Where is he? Gotcha! Gotcha, little stinker. Yummy. R Frog A. I don't know if there's certain kinds of rivet frog A's, but... Oh, can I climb that? Nope, okay. So we should, oh, whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna say, where you go? Wow! That was a big one. Got a big one here. Oh, that's gonna taste good. Rattle, or R-Snake H, because it's not rattlesnake like you would think it would be. No, R-Snake. Wow, did I knock that tree down? Man, I don't know my own weight, I guess. Yikes. Alright, so, looks like we're in yet another sneaky mission. Sneaky weaky ma sneakums! In the night, too. This is pretty intense. Now, before we actually get too far into this, I really should stop, because that was an insane cutscene. And, there's some more snakes over here, but I really just can't stop myself. I can't. This game is just too much fun. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And... What was that? What was that sound? That was close. I heard something. Guys, I hear something. It's another snake, isn't it? It's a little something. There's something up there. And it's... I swear I hear people. Every little sound is putting me on edge. Yep, that's a person. It's gotta be a person. Anyway, now, I gotta stop freaking out because, man, we're gonna have to... We don't actually have to end the episode now. We don't. I kinda wanna get somewhere. Oh, I just can't take it. How about instead, I'll compromise. We'll give some calls out.
Snake, your first task is to meet up with Adam, the contact provided
After we
by
put
the
some
KGB.
codec calls in,
The
we'll
rendezvous
call it.
point is the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
I didn't recognize the area.
Factory. That's where I met Sokolov during
Yeah.
the Virtuous mission.
It's the same place.
Correct, but we can't afford to have the same thing happen this time.
What do you mean? I get shot a million times and spotted? That's not gonna happen. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, that's instead of the boss. Oh, paramedic though.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
Quite a
4
while.
days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
Exactly.
Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina.
Gotcha.
And
I
try
will.
not to get yourself hurt.
Sorry.
If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you.
That'd be ridiculous.
But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Why?
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Why?
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
Isn't that the
So
mission?
that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
I guess.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
I wish she had an actual name. Because she's already significantly, I wouldn't even use the word, annoying, because I was going to compare her to, what's her name, Rose from the last game?
Snake,
She's not even close to
mission,
Rose. She doesn't bother me at all.
Operation.
Rose drove me insane.
You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission.
Good point.
Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Got it! Got it! Can you tell me about the snake I just caught?
An Otter Frog.
And some other frogs.
The Otter Frog is a large, corpulent species of frog. They're known as a delicacy, so it might be worth catching them for food. The Otter Frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan.
Huh.
Frogs usually have 4 toes on their front legs, but the Otter Frog is unique in that it has 5.
Got it. By the way, you said they were known as a delicacy, right?
Right.
So that means they must taste pretty good, huh?
Must be pretty nice.
So. I hear that in Japan, Otter Frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Japan, huh? That place is starting to sound better and better.
Because of their, delicious cuisine. I did catch another snake, so we'll see what she says about that.
That area is inhabited by the Japanese flying squirrel.
Really?
Japanese flying squirrels are non-venomous, and they shouldn't attack you.
Well, yeah.
The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin, which allows the squirrel to glide from tree to tree. It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
It's probably gonna startle,
like
make some
tough
noise.
to catch one.
Yeah.
So, aren't you going to ask me?
You know it.
What does it taste like?
Not sure.
Not sure.
The guy doesn't say anything about it.
Why not?
Gee, maybe it's because no one would ever think of eating a flying squirrel.
Then I must be the first one.
Yeah, I was say I'll be the first.
Maybe you are.
It's gonna be delicious. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? Oh, tell me. I'm so excited. Didn't I get a different
Food to
snake?
recover stamina.
I guess I didn't.
Capture plants and animals to get food. I have information on the local plants and animals, so don't hesitate to ask.
I guess that means we got all the information out of her, so that's cool. Let's go down to this new character, Signet.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
Yo, what's up, bro?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
What? That's what I was
am
told.
the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology. I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything
voice
about
sounds
weapons
really
or equipment
familiar,
you find
too.
in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
I'm gonna ask you right
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion, the end.
What?
For infinite rage, the fury.
Are these the members?
For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose.
Oh.
During the war, she had a partner named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
Oh, that's just, like, so interesting. But we do have some progressing to do. Unless we get bit by some really freaking scary snakes. Oh, shoot. I remember what I was just saying earlier about, you know, not wanting to get caught. Okay, so... See that? Ribbit. Giant freaking snakes all over the place. Okay, kinda not cool with that. Kinda not cool with that. So, I am gonna go back into this thing. I did promise you that I was gonna end the episode. I just couldn't help myself. I just want to keep going so badly. But I won't. I'm going to call Happy Little Save Lady. Actually, Major Zero. I didn't call you
like
again.
Like the Virtuous mission, Operation Snake Eater is a solo sneaking mission.
I keep putting it off.
There are no units in the field to back you up. Avoid engaging the enemy whenever possible. Your first priority is to remain unseen.
I like Major Zero a lot more than
Use the camouflage option in the survival
Major
viewer
Tom.
and choose your camouflage wisely. Proceed with caution.
Alright, so that's generic stuff that we all kind of assumed anyway, but, you know, I keep doing this and wasting too much time anyway, so we're going to end it right here, and I'm going to pick up right away for another episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next episode of Metal Gear Solid 3. See you!